individually, but we are welcoming all of you at all at say just at the outset. So at the outset, I, on behalf of Center for Pedagogical Studies in Mathematics, that is CPSM, welcome you heartily. To make the best use of time, I am not welcoming individually. We have with us in service mathematics teachers, teacher educators, and the teacher of the colleges, universities, and IITs, as well as educational administrator, technology professional, expert in the field of AI. So, once again, I welcome you all. I shall mention something about our association, that is Center for Pedagogical Studies in Mathematics. CPSM has been working in the field of mathematics education since 1989, especially in the field of removing maths phobia, diagnosing the causes of underachievement in mathematics, involving math teachers with the recent trends in mathematics education, etc. For this, we conduct at ADTM, that is Achievement Cum Diagnostic Test in Mathematics, annually for the student of class 3 to 12. Last year, 28,000 students has participated in this competition. We organize students program like Math Quest, Talk Contest, and publish journal CPSM Challenges in Mathematics Education, Bulletin, Gonit Jigyasa, and remedial and enrichment material for the students. We have a good number of remedial materials for enrichment for the brighter students, as well for the remedial materials for the low achiever in mathematics. In this context, we pay homage to our founder president, late Dr. Satyendranath Giri, a distinguished mathematics educator and assistant professor of mathematics of Dhiren Davidya Training College. Dr. Giri has initiated with some of the teacher educators and the teacher to start this organization in the year 1989. Like the previous years, we have taken a project this year entitled Injection of AI in Teaching Learning Mathematics at the School Level, that you all know. For this, we, the members of the AI Tools for Mathematics India group, have organized this interactive session today. Now, I shall mention the some of the characteristics of the subject mathematics. Mathematics is based on ability of reasoning, argumentation, proof, verification, etc. On the basis of this, we have taken in the last year the focal theme of our association, and we have published the journal on this. So, the mathematics requires gaining sequential knowledge and immediate feedback through assessment after teaching. So we all know that mathematics is a substance which require the sequential knowledge. If we do not know the theorem, say 8, we cannot teach the student the theorem 9. So it is so sequential. So the sequence is essential, very important characteristics of mathematics. In this backdrop, we expect from AI. We know AI is the intelligence of machine or software. AI is a set of technology that enables computers to perform a variety of advanced functions. It has the ability to see, understand, translate spoken or written language, analyze data, and even give the recommendation. So, we, the teachers of mathematics, now intend to apply this AI knowledge in our teaching learning process. We have already mentioned what we shall discuss in this project. Now I shall mention some of the project objectives, that is goal, that we intend to achieve. First, to acquaint our mathematics teacher with the existing AI tools or apps in teaching mathematics for creating a stimulating and personalized learning environment. We all know that there are lots of apps in teaching mathematics. You have perhaps all of you have noticed that there are 70 mathematics app for the 2024 published in a journal. So there are plenty of the apps and students are using, with the teachers also knowingly or unknowingly applying this app. But we have to justify what is the efficacy of this app and which app we will use, and ask our students to use this. So the second objective is to help the student discover how appropriately use these tools. These tools are there. They will apply this only to solve the problem or to develop their reasoning power, their understanding power, their argumentation power, that we have to decide. So we have to prescribe some of the tools, and this tool has to be utilized. How they will be used, the teacher and the students, that is, they must be customized for the students also. This is our duty. And third, to select appropriate AI tools and train those tools as per syllabus of mathematics. That is, efficacy of existing AI tools is to be tested by us. That we are going to discuss today. This is the first session, and it is a long process. We shall work on this for the next year so that we can reach our goal. Fourth, what basic knowledge of AI is essential for the secondary level student, teachers, and math educators. Now, AI has introduced as a subject in different schools, but being a teacher, being a student of mathematics, what basic knowledge of AI is to be required, is required for us, that we also mention. And fifth is minimum infrastructure required for using AI in schools. We know in different schools, especially in West Bengal, they have not, the students are may not provided with the tools of such tools. They may not use these tools in their mobile or smartphone. So we must keep attention on those things also. And they used. I came to know that in UK the government has ordered not to use mobile in the school, but they are instructed to use the mobile by the teacher in their home. So outside the school they are instructed to use the tools, and teacher will send their message, their exercises to do as the homework, and send back to the teacher for assessment. So we must keep in the mind and other things also that we have mentioned, and we request you and ask one by one to give your views so that we can enrich, we can fulfill our goals, and we may do something for the cause of our students. Our main target is our students in secondary level. Or now we have taken this the secondary level students within in which we are teaching. So, with this short introductions, I again welcome you and share with the permission of our Kulkarni sir. I may request our presenter, the panelists, to say something on these topics. And before I calling him, I shall only mention the name without much introduction so that we may give more time on this discussion. So now I request Dr. Mili Das to give presentation or say something about the topic. Dr. Mili Das, we all know it is also a veteran teachers, teacher educators in mathematics, and also educational administrator, function long time as the joint DPI, Government of West Bengal. So Dr. Mili Das is requested to say something on this occasion in this session. Dr. Mili Das.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, can you hear me,
Yes,
please?
yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Good afternoon, every respected person present here and my colleagues. As Dr. Chel has requested me to say something, though I have little knowledge about this AI, still I'm trying to say something. My topic is basic information about artificial intelligence. So, artificial intelligence, or it is popularly termed as AI, is the intelligence of machines or software as opposed to the intelligence of living beings, primarily of humans. It is a field of study in computer science that develops the software intelligent machines, the logical operating system that eases human effort and artificially creates an intelligence based on mathematical and statistical algorithms is what is termed as AI. It has become an integral part of human social existence. All we know that all we are using AI everywhere, knowingly or unknowingly. What we see in the classroom situation, teachers can use Kai, take the help of Kai. They can use it, but not interactive way. They can use the topic very nicely. I have seen many classes, and they can alter the figures. They can ask the give the answer of the students' questions, but it is not that much interactive or that much interesting. What students can easily be understood. That's why AI is developing. That all we know. So I'm trying to say something more. Um so it has become an integral part of human social existence. Education and technology methodologies have been no exception, though there have been various options. There have been various opinions about the use of AI, but its contribution in human society and especially in the field of education is undeniable. We all know Alan Turing was the first person to conduct substantial research in the field that he called machine intelligence. Artificial intelligence was founded as an academic discipline in 1956. The field went through multiple cycles of optimism, followed by periods of disappointment and loss of funding, known as AI winter. Funding and interest vastly increased after 2012, 2012, I mean, when deep learning surpassed all previous AI techniques, and after 2017 with the transformer architecture. This led to the spring of the early 2020s with the conception with the companies, university, laboratories, and overwhelming based in the USA, pioneering significant advances in artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence has emerged as transformative force across various fields, and education is no exception. In particular, AI has the potential to revolutionize mathematics education by providing personalized learning experiences, improving students' engagement, and enhancing problem solving skills. It is a very important point, problem solving skills. By harnessing the power of AI, educators can create, now the work of educators, create adaptive and dynamic learning environments that cater to the individual needs and learning styles of students. One of the key advantage of integrating AI into mathematics education is the ability to offer personalized learning experiences. AI technologies can significantly enhance students' engagement in mathematics education. For instance, virtual reality and sorry, who's some sounds of cards are coming up. I don't know who's
Yeah,
and
I have put him on mute.
Yes, yes.
So,
Professor Naran
so
Ghosh, please mute. Please mute. Professor,
something is coming out. Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. Professor, yes. Now
Uh,
it is okay.
for instance, virtual reality
বিপিন
and
একটু সাউন্ড হচ্ছে দেখেন
augmented reality,
Professor
reality
Naran Ghosh, please
application.
mute your. Please mute.
Yes, it's
Uh,
disturbance is coming up. Application provide visually engaging representation of abstract mathematical concepts. This is important. Students can explore three-dimensional geometric shapes, manipulate objects to understand spatial relationships, and visualize complex functions in a dynamic virtual space. These hands-on experience make mathematics more tangible and easier to grasp. Additionally, AI-powered learning platforms incorporate gamification. You all know gamification, the play rules of etc. Elements such as leaderboard, badges, and rewards to motivate students. Because when we use some artificial, I mean the machineries in the classroom situation, students get interested, but they diverted as well as. Even if you use very nice chart, the three-dimensional chart, they become diverted. So in that case, we should motivate them to concentrate into those things so that they will be rewarded after that if they can answer these questions after following my lessons. These are the motivational factors we can use in the classroom, along with the AI. Platforms like Mathematics leverage AI algorithms to provide interacting and game-like experiences, transforming mathematics into an enjoyable and engaging activity. Engaging activity is also important. Mathematics is inherently linked to problem solving, and AI can play a crucial role in developing students' problem solving skills. AI powered tutoring systems. Yes, nowadays it is possible because I have seen in Jadavpur University, they can show the sums on the board at the same time the correction. So that correction, if we can do in front of the students that you have made these mistakes, so that will make them more interested to learn mathematics, to know the subject, to follow the steps in the sums and drawing figures, everything, whatever may be the techniques we use, they will try to follow what teacher is doing. How can I do it correctly? These systems analyze students' response using adaptive algorithms, identify misconceptions, and offer targeted feedback. Targeted feedback also we can get, and hints to improve problem solving skills. Students can practice with a wider range of AI generated problem acts that span different difficulty levels and applications scenarios. Yes, it is also possible. The AI system provides, this AI system I am not going to explain. Our next speakers will say something about this system. Provides instant feedback and step-by-step guidance, helping students understand the problem-solving process better. As problem-solving is very important throughout the mathematics subjects learning, so always we are paying attention to this point. Whatever may be that procedure, methodology we follow, there must be the clear steps for problem solving, and students must get interest to get into it. That is our motto whenever we do give them some lessons. Okay, the problem solving process better by combining iterative practice. Iterative practice we do in the class, and real time feedback. AI empowers students to become independent learners and proficient problem solvers. My objective is this, to use AI. While AI holds a great promise for mathematics education, there are certain challenges and ethical considerations. Those need to be considered. That also will be discussed by the later speakers, because we know there are challenges, because machine can make mistakes. That mistakes may provide misconceptions, and misconception lead to the what I say, incorrect knowledge development, and that is very risky. In that case, we must take care of those points so that no such leakage will be there, so that students would be fall into turbulent situation, so that their knowledge will be affected by that, acquired knowledge will be affected by that. This should be our one of the important point to be considered. So my opinion is, I am at the end of my speech. The would-be teachers and present teachers should be trained on the readiness and usage of AI in classroom teaching and learning practices. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you, Milady. You have rightly
Any,
mentioned. Now, regarding the
any,
question, we
yes.
request the audience to put the questions in the session, feedback session.
Okay,
So you
okay,
can say,
okay,
so at that time, we shall answer this and discuss.
okay, no
So,
problem.
so thank you, Milady. You have rightly mentioned the need of the AI in for the student, for the teacher, and for the teacher educators, and the field in which AI is now can be applied, and it is the need of the day that you have rightly mentioned. So
Thank
thank
you.
you, Milady. So you have to stay with us up to the end of the session. Uh, so we
Sure.
request you to be with
Oh,
us.
okay, thank you.
Thank- Now I request the second speaker, Dr. Mukti Ganguly. Her topic is need of AI in teaching, learning mathematics and AI support. Dr. Mukti Ganguly is doing as a teacher, educator, and has retired as the principal and now associate in the distance education Netaji Subhash Open University as the resource person in mathematics. So I request Dr. Mukti Ganguly to give light on this theme. Dr. Ganguly.
Thank you, sir. Professor M.M. Chel. It is a great privilege so that I get a chance to present here. Now, I want to present, so please wait for a minute for sharing.
I request speakers to come face on the camera instead of showing only the picture. I request so that we will come to know each other. That's it.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
madam, please come on
Yes,
camera.
sir,
Yes, yes,
there is
yes.
some problem in camera. So
Uh,
after my presentation, I in a mobile I will be
yes.
faced before you.
All right, all right, all right.
Center for Pedagogical Studies in Mathematics (CPSM) has taken an initiative to conduct a project entitled "Injection of Artificial Intelligence in Teaching Learning Mathematics at Secondary Level." A team of resource persons have been formed, AI Tools for Mathematics India Group. I express my deep gratitude to Dr. M.N. Chel, convener of the team and General Secretary CPSM. I am congratulating all resource persons of the team. I am presenting a short concept paper highlighting the project and sharing my views in the deliberation. So, let us start. Artificial intelligence. Simulation of human intelligence possessed by machines, typically computer system. Intelligence of machines or software as opposed to the intelligence of living being, primarily of human. Next, want to express some tools, AI tools. There are some common categories. Number one, natural language processing. It includes sentiment analysis and text summarization and language translation. Number two, machine learning platform. It deploys machine learning models. 3, complete vision. Understand visual information from images or videos. 4, speech recognition. Virtual assistance, dictation software, and voice controlled. Number 5, robotic process automation. Data entry, form filling, and report generation. 6, predictive analysis. Prediction about future. It is used in finance, healthcare, and marketing. Number 7, chatbot. Provide question answers and interaction with human askings. Number 8, virtual agent. Simulation of human-like interaction. 9, knowledge representation and reasoning. It is knowledge from structured data. That is, there is some data from which we gain knowledge, and from that we predict something. Number 10, deep learning framework. Build deep neural network. Now, what is the need of AI tools? I will explain this. The integration of AI in teaching, learning, mathematics offer several benefit and support mechanism. What is the need of AI in teaching, learning, mathematics? Number one, it helps in personalized learning. That is, AI analyze. Suppose in a classroom, a student has learning style, performance, data, and preference. AI analyze that types of criteria of the students to deliver personalized instruction, adaptive learning experience tutorial to individual needs. The second point is scaffolding and support. AI powered tutorial system, immediate feedback, it provides hints and scaffolding to give through mathematics problems and concepts. Number 3, enhance engagement. Through these technologies, it engaged the educational games, simulations, interactive learning, environment make mathematics learning more engaging and interactive. These tools incorporate elements of gamification, storytelling, exploration to motivate students, increase their interest in mathematics, foster a positive attitude towards learning. Next, data analysis and insights. AI analysis large database of student performance, behavior to identify pattern, trend, area of improvement in mathematics instruction. Next, assessment. This teacher can use these insights to adjust their teaching strategies, differentiate instruction. Actually, in an inclusive education, the present criteria that all types of students will be in the classroom. It may be the challenge students or normal students. So there should be differentiation of instruction. there should be difference of need of the students. So this, the insight of teacher, adjust their teaching strategies, differentiate instruction, provide targeted instruction, support struggling students or challenged advanced. Number 5, automated assessment and feedback. AI powered. Next, our points is the assessment and evaluation is most important in the teaching learning method in mathematics. So AI powered essential tools, grade mathematics assignments, quizzes, examination, save teachers time on administrative. Actually, there after exam, there are some institutions to pass out the result take a long time. But through these technologies, teachers save their time on administrative work, provide students with immediate feedback on their work. After exam, they instantly came to know what is the result about the generate deleted analytic and performance support to help teachers track student program. It informs instructional and decision making. Number 6, augmented teaching and learning. AI augmented traditional teaching method. In our traditional method, there are some drawbacks. So it augmented traditional teaching method by providing supplement resources, instructional materials, virtual learning experience, complement classroom instruction, etc. Teacher can use AI tools to create interactive lesson, tutorials, and demonstration to reinforcement mathematics concept and facilitate their deeper learning. Next, accessibility and inclusion. The all AI teaching technology helps students with diverse need and abilities in mathematics. AI powered assistance technologies by the speech recognition software. It is very important, speech recognition for challenge students also. Screen reader support students with disabilities and assist with content and participating in classroom activities. Classroom activities also more important, though Professor Chell said that non-use of mobile and gadget in the classroom. But in that case, how it can be applied, that is the great issues to us. Overall, integration of AI involves incorporating artificial intelligence technologies into various systems and processes, application to enhance efficiency and decision making, has the potential to transform the way mathematics taught and learned, make more personalized, engaging and hand-on activities is very much essential for classroom teaching and learning and effective for all students. AI support mechanism, teachers can enhance their instructional practices. Mathematics, the diverse needs of learners, promote mathematical precision and confidence among students. With the help of AI, teaching learning will be more effective, innovative, and open for all students, especially challenged students. Hope for more fruitful effect of AI in teaching mathematics from abstract to concrete. That is actually our mathematical concept based on abstract concept as abstract ideas, that by using the AI technologies we came to the it in a practical situation, in a classroom situation. And this is the need of AI technologies. But before that, we have to use the gadgets in the classroom. Hope for the best. Thanking him all. Over to Professor Chell. Sir,
Yes, now I am audible. Thank you, madam, for your elaborate discussion, informative information. We also give light on the challenge student, how I can help them, that you have also mentioned. We also keep in mind and we'll try our best to redress this type of the problem also. And one information for all, that we are trying to record all these your presentation now, so it will be available with us, all your presentation that you are presenting today. Now I shall request the professor, Professor Arvind Kulkarni.
Yes.
His topic, his
Yeah.
topic is AI in mathematics learning and
Yeah.
teaching.
Yeah.
We shall not give a short introduction about him. Dr. Kulkarni is the
Yes.
advocate in learning sphere for teaching, learning developer as a developer in Bangalore. He is the ex-professor of physics and also ex-director of two planetarium. So with his vast knowledge, he has come forward to support us. So I request Dr. Kulkarni to give light on this theme. Dr. Kulkarni.
Yes. Thank you very much, everybody. I welcome everybody on the screen and those not visible in the screen, but they're able to see me. Now, the first thing I should do is I should recognize or mention the name of Miss Dasgupta, Anita Dasgupta, because without her, this meeting would not have been possible. In a sense, that she attended one of the workshop which I conducted in February for college teachers and other teachers for 6 continuous days on AI in physics. I am basically a physicist by training, as Professor Chell kindly said, and I was asked to rig up an online, workshop, and we had about 220 persons, about 170 teachers, and about 60 students from all over India who participated in it, which concluded on 20th. Uh, Ms. Sengupta was one of the persons who attended that, and she gave me an idea that if there can be AI in physics, why not AI in mathematics? And I immediately picked it up and I started a dialogue with her. And then it came, she brought me in touch with Professor Madan Mohan Chel and the entire group that are present here. So I should thank her first, and then Professor Chel for his munificence to accommodate me. Then I also spoke to about few people who were in my contact, like Professor, Professor Mayank, Professor Mayank from Bombay, who was also director of planetarium sometime, Professor Mayank Wahia. Then you had other people like Professor Sudhakar, who is also here, Professor Sudhakar, then Professor Asha, who is not here unfortunately. But anyway, these are the few people I will introduce as they will be speaking. But as far as I'm concerned, I would like to say that I feel that AI in mathematics is important just as it is important in any other area. I do not have any slides or anything because I'm not a mathematician to start with, but I feel that mathematics learning is central to overall learning, especially in STEM fields and for other purposes also. The way the mathematics is showing its importance to us is progressively increasing over the last maybe 50, 70, 80 years, and we should be cognizant of that. The inability to catch on to mathematics ideas and take on mathematics completely is difficulty for a large number of students right from the earlier stage to the later stage. This is partly because there is a concept of fear of mathematics. The numbers are fearful. The numbers are, there's no doubt about it. They are fearful in a sense that they tell you exactly what is happening. For example, we have the countdown. Now we have the space physics. You have the rocket going up, then the countdown comes 10, 9, 8, 7, etc. So that countdown is one thing where the numbers become important, and many other situations. as soon as the election dates are announced, all the politicians will change their perspective because they know that the election is going to happen on a particular day. When I know my I mean blood sugar count or my heartbeat count, so all these in terms of numbers. So not going too much into the importance and the role of mathematics, I would like to come to the AI itself. According to me, AI is just a tool. AI cannot replace mathematics in any case. That is not, and that is not the idea here as well. AI is going to aid and augment in a very specific fashion, and we need to pick up on that issue. We need to identify, especially with the help of teachers and computer experts, as to exactly how AI is going to support us. It is definitely going to support us, no doubt about it. But to use AI, we need to train the teachers first. So, for example, the guns have a value, but guns have a value does not mean that gun is the most important thing. In the same sense, the AI has a value, but if it is not learned properly and taught properly to the teachers, I feel there is more danger than otherwise. Already, mathematics learning and teaching is at a lower ebb compared to other subjects, and this is not only in India but in a global scenario. But here, I would like to point out that the mathematics teachers needs to be very systematically trained. Now, for this, first thing is we need to find out what are the issues that are important for for mathematics teacher when she goes into the class, and in what way exactly I mean, what are her specific tasks? Like, for example, opening a topic in mathematics, let's say, for example, fractions or counting, whatever at school level or even at the secondary level that we are talking about. When the teacher just goes to the board and says that consider a quantity x, he just goes to the board, writes consider a quantity x, it doesn't mean much to the student because the student is not empowered enough to use the word consideration. The word consider comes from the two things. There is an id involved there, the deeper id, and then the consideration is the issue of what the internal person does to it. So when I say consider, I said I'm addressing my deepest you and say that think about this. Now this thinking and internal pointing is not very comfortable with the students, so they need explanation. This is a minor issue, but more important issue is that the tools are very specific. For example, I can use AI tools for opening a topic, then elucidating on a particular topic, then give simple examples, then more advanced examples, which can be done in the class. Now, all this has one great value is that if the screen is used, if the general screen is used, one thing that will happen is the teacher will not have to show her backside. The teacher will not have to show his backside to the students, and that is extremely important. The teacher will be using the laptop, and the student will be looking at the board behind the teacher, so that the teacher student engagement contact wise will always remain. So one great advantage of AI is if it is used properly in a trained manner, that the teacher will never have to turn his or her back to the students. The moment you turn your back to the students, I've taught at school level, college level, university level, everywhere. The moment the teacher shows his or her back to the student, immediately the student's attention decreases by 50%. This is what I have observed. So what this AI might do is, if a proper laptop is used by the teacher, looking straight into the student, either at the laptop or in front, then this thing can be avoided. This is one thing. The second important thing about this thing is that the teacher has to be very systematically trained. We have to identify exactly where the teacher needs help, as I said, in opening a topic or elucidating it, giving simple examples, more difficult examples, and finally leaving the students with some examples that are done as well as to be done at home. Unless this cycle goes on regularly, the student will not be able to absorb the quantity or absorb the material very systematically. Okay, this is my feeling about it. I have a feeling that now in a class like physics or chemistry, it is easy to show the experiment, so that way the attention can be invited and sustained. But when it comes to mathematics, this facility the mathematics teacher does not have. All that he can say is think of one, think of two, think of three. So this is a little bit of a disadvantage as far as the maths is concerned compared to other sciences like physics, chemistry, or biology. There the visuals play some role to invite as well as keep the attention of the student. But in mathematics, it is very tricky, and the teacher has to invent different ways of introducing a topic, whether it is counting, probability, or vectors, or any other thing. So the teacher training is going to be very important. If the teacher training value was X earlier, I'll use the mathematics. Now with the AI, the teacher training need is going to be at least 5 or 6x times more. So it is going to be 500 or 600 times more. So only a good teacher will be able to, a well-trained teacher, sustained teacher, will be able to engage and evoke interest in the students. So this is a very important thing. And one of the reason why I joined this session was the highlight the need of teaching. I mean, evolving the teacher first, and then through the teacher we evolve the student. The teacher system of course works as an amplifier. So through this amplifier we'll be talking to a large number of students. This is one thing I would like to say here, and it has to be taken seriously, the teacher training everywhere. Now coming to the student handling the tools, we may wait for a while because maybe it will take about a year or two to get the teachers on board. Once the teachers are on board, then the students will subsequently come on board, and it will not be very difficult. And to be able to use tools by the students, I think parents may have some difficulty, at least at the school level or at the secondary level. That has to be addressed in a different way. We need to give them tools which cannot be misused for any other purpose except this. So if we talk to industry people and tell them that these are the tools I require, where I do not want any interference from other things, only they should be able to use educational tools, maybe it will go a long way. So I request Professor Chale to take up this issue, that let us address this issue to the industrialist, saying that give us those tools where only teaching of academic subjects will be contained here, so that the misuse of tools will not be allowed or permitted. And then the parents will also take care of the same thing. A typical parent, I'm a parent myself, and of course my son is a parent now. But the issues are there. At that time, we didn't have any tools like this. The parent is afraid to give tools like mobile to the student. But if the tool is appropriately designed and constructed and limited, then such tools should be made available. So we need to take up this issue at the governmental level and the industrial level and address this particular thing. Okay. Now, all this is my general thing. I'm not a mathematics teacher, for all of you to know. I'm a physics teacher and especially an astronomy teacher. So it is not my area to talk about mathematics as such, the content part. But the AI as an important tool in mathematics learning has a great value if it is used properly. To be used properly, the teacher has to be trained. Number one, appropriate protocols have to be developed and made use of this particular tool for the next generation. I'm sure the first thing I'm sure is that AI has not come to us as an invited guest. It has come to us as some kind of an uninvited guest, and it is not going to go away whatever we wish. Today I learned that today morning I learned that a CBSE board is trying to get the AI tools for students, and they will have a meeting in April to decide how CBSE will empower all the students and do that. That's number one. Also, the governments of Singapore and governments of North Ireland, government of North Ireland, they are taking up AI tools seriously, and I'm sure slowly the AI tools will be taken up all over India. But before that, we as teachers need to be ready to make sure that if the AI tool comes to us, that they have come, we need to make an appropriate use of it in a discreet way, using our viveka properly, and also get the appropriate tools designed. Okay, so with this, I would like to end, thanking Professor Madan Mohan Chel and others. And as my turn comes, I will introduce the appropriate teachers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Arvind Kulkarni, sir. You have rightly mentioned that it is the time for our teachers to be trained and to know about the uses of the AI, which type of the tools we will use, and how we will be trained the tools for the particular purpose that will have to be learned at the teachers training level. So thank you. Please remain with us in the feedback session.
Sir,
It is our
just
first
a minute,
session.
sir. Sir,
Yes, yes.
just a minute.
Hmm.
My video is open now, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
yes,
I am here,
yes,
Mukti Ganguly. Okay,
yes,
sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you.
আচ্ছা,
Thank
আচ্ছা, uh, thank you, Dr. Kulkarni. Now I
Yes.
request the other speaker, other speakers, Mohua Bosu Mollik. I think Mohua Bosu Mollik is with us. Dr. Bosu, are
Yes,
you with
yes,
us?
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes, yes. So I request Dr. Bonha Bosu Mollik to present his views before us so that we can enrich ourselves and also proceed for the further further adjustment, further teaching, further learning. Now request Dr. Bosu Mollik to present her
Thank
presentation.
you,
Dr.
thank you,
Bosu.
sir. Uh, I am presenting now. I have a
Yes,
slide.
yes. Start presentation.
Sir, video ta off. I will off my video
Why?
because there is a problem. I think there will be a problem. So I just good afternoon, sir. Uh,
Yes.
uh, the topic of my today's lecture is artificial intelligence and future of teaching and learning. I am very little know about the artificial intelligence. Just sir encourage me to oh, say something, so I just read out very little and just present to you. Uh, I am starting now. I know we know the mathematics plays an important role in the educational system, and this is a queen. But unfortunately, we fear this queen because of our traditional method of teaching does not encourages. So we need some technological help. Artificial intelligence, we see that there is a big advancement of technology, and it drastically change all fields. Uh, so obviously, it education system this application of this AI in educational system gives a very uh, big changes. In 1993, Balasev explored that AI has great contributions in mathematics, such as direct manipulations of abstract objects, personalized explanations, and intelligent microboards that allow exploratory learning. So AI is a very much useful and effective for developing accessible knowledge, allowing autonomy for students and assisting. Uh, Now, what is AI? AI is our previous professors, elementary professors says any very elaborately says what is AI. But now I just understand AI as creating machines or software which can perform tasks normal human intelligence, not all intelligence of the human, such as some part of the human intelligence, reasoning, learning, decision making, natural language processing, etc. Now, AI may also called as automation based on associations. What is this? This is this. We When computers automate reasoning based on associations in data, two shifts are fundamental to AI occur. Which occur? Capturing data to detecting pattern in data, and from providing access to instructional resources, automatic decisions about instructions. This is the process of AI. Now, I just showed, but the nowadays students can use this AI. I just show a video clippings that you can say when a student difficulties to solve the homework, how they recover this problem. Just say they just click on uh, they just click on the mobile phone this app and just go through the Google Lens, and suppose he just problem this to solve to this problem, he just do this and Lens and search this, and uh, and apparently this comes out, and the problem he can solve this problem like this. And we just see that as a teacher, we just see this the benefit of AI. Students are helpful for this. Students are helpful, but we does not know how this occurs. Uh, so I just learned little bit. I just learned why this is very much essential, but very much useful, or students are very much uh, used it when they solve doing mathematics, because this is a very lower cost, and the and AI may improve the adaptability of learning resources to students' strengths and needs. When which students who the students who are there who are not good in mathematics, he or she can do mathematics uh, like this process, uh, personalized, and I think this also improving the teaching jobs, because AI tools provide a greater support to the teacher also. Now, I just say some things which already said our previous speakers. I just point out very little way the teaching learning AI impacts in teaching and learning process. This is personalized learning is a very useful. You see that the students difficulties in any one problem, he can do it with the help of AI. Automated assessment, yes, this is students can do the mathematics in any tool, use mathematical, they can give the feedback, and uh, say he or she can improve their study, and concept explanation is very simply term say the AI is explain the math concept in very simple terms. Students are benefited very much, and we as a teacher we can assist our students by data driven insights, so that we can know what the problem of the students, and accordingly we just suggest and tutoring themselves accordingly. So AI is very helpful for this, but there is a now I just say something which is already all, I think all are known, but this is my first study about AI. So I just see what is the historical development of AI. I see that there is our logo problem when we study computer. The first we language see we logo. This is the first use in mathematics also, and ultimately we just come out these types of tools, AI tools. Uh, all tools are effective, and here some tools are paid also, and very many tools are free also. The photomath is one of the tools. I think there have individual uh, features of every tool, but have some pros and cons. Pros means basically this is a easy accessible for the students, and there is a cons because of all uh, math problems does not focus on these types of tools. So there is a cons also, and many of the tools have limitations and costly also. So which is our future technology is, um, in I think we when we use technology, we just input it by typing, clicking and dragging like this. But nowadays we input our any things, any problems like speaking, drawing, or any images or videos. Just put these images and videos. In this way we changes our future technology. And but I think there has some mm, cons also, some challenges, because every technology has some challenges. We just focus on these challenges and try to uh, make over these challenges, because this is we cannot avoid the technology. So uh, which we should balance human and computer decision making. এটা করতেই this is must done, making teaching jobs easier while avoiding surveillance, and responding to teach students trends while protecting their privacy. This is very much important. So recommendation, there has some recommendation. This is a reference. US Department of Education, Office of Educational Technology, uh, they are recommended some things for to, all loops in AI, teaching learning loops in loops এর মধ্যে human should include it. হিউম্যানকে অবশ্যই আসতে হবে, and students and teachers need uh, and these parts, all these parts should be focused on this loop, because aligned to our vision for learning. This is included, this should be included. Inspectable, explainable, in the tools should be included, inspectable and explainable, minimize bias and promote fairness, so that we can uh, judge our students, and context aware and effective across context, এগুলোকেও আমাদের এর মধ্যে ইনকর্পোরেট করতে হবে। Transparent, accountable and use responsible use. And lastly but not least, this is privacy and data security. This is very much important in today's life. So my conclusion is effective individualized learning is possible with the help of AI. but this is beneficial for those students who are very much motivated towards their learning. It may increase the digitally divided world. AI may reduce the imaginative power of the student because when teachers use AI in education, they minimize human activity. The use of AI is very beneficial for mathematics learning. The drill work is very much essential for mathematics learning, which can be done by the use of AI very effectively. Though there continues to be wider space debate over the pros and cons of developing AI technology in education, now it is proven that there are many exciting possibilities for AI in education. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Chel, you are not audible. Your
Yes, yes,
speaker is
yes,
off.
yes. Yes. Sorry. Now you have extended our knowledge in different aspects of the AI. So thank you. One announcement is that before going to request the our next presenter Arup, we request Professor Dr. C.K. Ghosh, ex-director of the IGNOU. He will be soon out of the connectivity. So I am requesting Professor Chinmoy Kumar Ghosh to give your observations about our attempts. You are closely associated with us. So I expect some comments from you and our attempts, how you will help us and to make this journey a successful. Dr. Ghosh. Dr. Ghosh, are you with us? Dr. Chinmoy Ghosh?
Yes, I'm
Yes,
very much with
yes,
you.
yes. So please start your presentation.
And I'm not going to present anything. First of all,
Yes, say,
I extend my heartfelt thanks to CPSM, the entire CPSM team for giving me this opportunity to interact with experts on the application of AI in mathematics. Uh, in fact, I thought that we would be setting up a particular agenda, or we would be doing some goal setting for application of AI in the teaching learning of mathematics. In fact, the entire world is now poised to see techno-social empowerment of the learners. In fact, there is amazing overlap between the cyberspace and real space, and which we have to utilize very fruitfully. I like Professor Kulkarni, I'm also a student of physics. I'm not a student of mathematics directly, but I do apply mathematics a lot. And I was quite impressed to know from Professor Kulkarni that CBSE is going to do something in the month of April regarding the use of AI in mathematics. In fact, after listening to the experts, I think three things came to my mind. That is, application of AI. Now, time and again, it was being mentioned problem solving. I have little reservation about the expression problem solving. The next thing is the administrative use of AI related to learning of mathematics. And the third thing is perhaps the logistics. Now, among them, to me, the most crucial is the issue which you say problem solving, but I would like to say concept development. I have seen serious problems in concept. In fact, students are more worried about problem solving because they are very much oriented towards this NEET, IIT, JEE examinations. But my concern is that mathematics should be treated as a logic, so a way of life, and so how AI can help there. Like, say, why Pythagoras theorem is important. The geometrical part we all know, that is the sum of the square on the two perpendicular sides is equal to the square on the hypotenuse. But then it can be related with several triplets, several numbers like 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25. So Pythagoras theorem can unify geometry with number system. Now, this concept is hardly brought home to the students. I'm giving just one more example. If you ask the student the definition of diameter, I think 95 out of 100 students will say twice the radius, which is not, I repeat, not the definition of diameter. Diameter is the locus of all points, of the middle points of all parallel chords. Otherwise, a parabola or an ellipse or an hyperbola will not be having a diameter. Now, so how AI can help in developing such concepts? This is one thing which I think should have been our goal setting in this particular meeting. And another thing is to learn AI. Uh, I was talking with one of the honorable members prior to this meeting, and we discussed among ourselves, Madam Lopamudra, and she in fact clarified that a lot of statistics and numerical methods are required in order a student can master AI. So these two things from my end, I think I suggest as the goal setters for AI. One is to learn AI with proper application of linear algebra, statistics and numerical methods, if I have understood correctly. And the second thing is goal setting for using AI to learn concepts. So this much from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ghosh. Your prudent information and suggestion. Actually, we have mentioned this in our objective. What necessary or minimum knowledge of AI that a teacher of mathematics should know, that we have to decide it. AI is a subject itself. How mathematics can improve the AI knowledge, and vice versa, how AI knowledge can improve the mathematics in teaching learning. That is our goal that we are going to set, and in our next session, or we shall do something in this line for the for goal setting, why it is important, not essential, how the teachers will be oriented, what minimum knowledge students should have about the AI, about the teacher educators, and also the educational administrator. That we have also keep in mind, and we shall consult with you. Your opinion, your suggestions will help us to go a far way and to fulfill our goal. Thank you, Dr. Ghosh. Please try to remain with us as long possible. You do not lose your connectivity. You stay with us. Thank you, Dr. Ghosh. Now I request Dr. Arup Kundu. I think Arup is with us. Dr. Arup Kundu to say something about our project, about our objectives in this session. Dr. Arup Kundu. Dr. Kundu is with us. Dr. Arup Kundu, am I audible? Yes, Arup, start. You have done a wonderful thing in finalizing this session. So you are requesting to say something about this program. Dr. Kundu, Arup Kundu.
Mr. Arup, please unmute.
Arup, can you hear? Where is Arup?
Arup, you have to unmute.
Yes, well, he has to unmute.
It is still in mute.
Oh my God.
Arup?
Where is
Yes,
Arup on the
yes, sir.
screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
start.
Yes,
Start.
now
Yes, yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it is okay.
Yeah.
Start your presentation.
Okay, sir.
Arup Kundu may kindly come on the screen.
Am I visible?
No, you are audible, but you are audible, and you are start your presentation.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon,
Arup,
Yes.
sir, can you
madam.
come on the screen? Arup, can you come on the screen?
You are not
Yes.
visible. Yes,
Ah,
you are not visible.
you are not
You are
visible.
not visible. So start your presentation. If possible, make it visible so that we can see you and hear from you.
Sir, screen is
Oh, he has joined
visible.
now.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Skin.
No, you,
Visible.
no, no, where is
Skin.
Arup?
Visible.
No,
no, you are not still
no,
visible.
not at all.
You are not
Your,
visible.
your,
You are audible.
your skin is visible, but the slide is not changing.
Arup, কোথায়?
Yes. Now it is visible. Start.
Screen is visible now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Skin is visible.
Some AI-based tool for mathematics teaching and learning. I have discussed here first what is AI. AI is a form of intelligence, a type of technology, and a field of study. AI theory is and development of computer system, both machine and software, are able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Artificial intelligence covers a broad range of domains and application and is expected to impact every field in the future. Overall, its core idea is building machines and algorithms which are capable of performing conceptual tasks that would otherwise require human like brain functions. Then, what do we understand by AI in education? An effective education system has the dual responsibility to develop the most critical resource of a nation. One, that the younger generation must be educated in a way that they are ready for life and are positive contributors to the advancement and enrichment of their nation. Second, they must be exposed to such learning environments with the help of updated tools and enlightening teachers so that their learning outcomes would be maximized and suited to the potential of every learner. In order that modern day education achieves its goal of making its potential of students AI ready, it is imperative to now that KG to 12 learners must experience and confront in their day-to-day life. Next is what is CBSE new initiatives encompassing AI, making school student AI aware of AI readiness among students is a huge task indeed. Central Board of Secondary Education under the guidance of Ministry of Human Resource Development has taken a twin initiative in this regard. First, in to introduce AI as an elective subject in class 8, 9 and 10. To begin with, school have to apply to CBSE and be approved to run this course. AI curriculum for classes 8 and 9 has been chalked out and facilitator handbook has been produced. CBSE is also supporting extensive teacher training for the teaching of AI in school. And second initiative is school. The second part of CBSE initiative deals with the premise the AI is a cognitive science which can be linked to various subjects that concern themselves with cognition and reasoning. Almost every one of the school subjects would fall in this domain, be it mathematics, computing, neuroscience, psychology, physics, economics, sociology, philosophy, language, and some other. It is therefore maintained by CBSE that all its school would begin the integrated AI with other disciplines from classes 1 to 12. What is the rationale for these initiatives? Artificial intelligence permits the length and breadth of the world we live in today. Our younger generation is witness many use of AI every day. While Google managers manage our mail accounts, it also makes suggestion about what word to use to respond to a given email and or project follow-up reminders. Facebook not only connected us with friends, but also make suggestion about our priorities, personal need and preferences. Now, chatbot collect data for a big and small business to access the market requirement of their product and also support the respective business house in interaction with the customer and resultant satisfaction. All the domains of life from medicine to manufacturing to national security and defense are currently getting impacted by the use of artificial intelligence. And realizing this need, it has been decided that all teachers teaching in CBSE schools should familiarize themselves with the relevant AI knowledge and use it to make learning of their subject more effective and student-centered. It is visualized that such a step would help to build larger understanding of AI among the teacher and student communities. What is Math AI? Math AI is an AI-powered online math tutor that makes learning fun and engaging for a student of all ages. The platform offers a wide range of subjects including algebra, trigonometry, arithmetic, statistics, and calculus. Math AI provides 24/7 availability, allowing students to ask questions anytime, anywhere. It also offers personalized learning experience, ensuring that each student receives the support they need to make math concept. The platform AI-powered learning helps students improve their skill at their own pace. Math AI is a global learning tool, helping students worldwide improve their math abilities. Enhance problem solving and learning. Artificial intelligence has a revolutionized various domains, and mathematics is not exception. With the integration of AI technologies, mathematicians, educators, and students alike can now harness the power of intelligence tool to simplify complex calculation, improve problem solving ability, and enhance learning experiences. In this article, we will explore some AI tools for mathematics that have emerged as a game changer for the field. Now, first I have discussed here Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha is a widely recognized AI-powered computational knowledge engine. It excels at performing a vast array of mathematical operations, ranging from basic arithmetic to complex calculus and linear algebra. Users can input equation, integrals, derivatives, and even word problems to receive step-by-step solution. Furthermore, Wolfram Alpha offers graphing capabilities, making it a comprehensive tool for visualizing mathematics, function, and data. Those are things do from that elementary mathematics, algebra, geometry, plotting or graph, calculus, differential equations, statistics, linear algebra, numerical theory, trigonometry, probability, complex analysis, logic, and set theory, and mathematical function. Those are in school syllabus. All are capable Wolfram Alpha by all type of mathematics. Wolfram Alpha, the interface of the software in this insert a problem. The Wolfram Alpha in this chat box. Then the toolbox are here. The mathematical toolbox, the insert various type of symbols, and here Wolfram Alpha interface gives solution. That type of integral solved by that way, and graphical representation is also here represent here. Wolfram Alpha, this type of equation also solved that way. Next, Microsoft Math Solver. Microsoft Math Solver is an intuitive AI-based tool that simplifies complex mathematical problems with a user-friendly interface. It supports handwritten input also, enable users to write equation and receive step-by-step solution. Its recognition capabilities are impressive, allowing the tool to identify even poorly written symbols accurately. Additionally, Microsoft Math Solver offers interactive graph and practice exercise interning the both students and professionals. The interface of in computer or laptop, dash type of the pre-algebra, algebra, trigonometry, pre-algebra, mean, median, latest common multiple, order operation, fraction, mixed fraction, algebra, linear equation, evolution function, quadratic equation, inequalities also solved by that software or tool. And trigonometric, simplify, evolution, graph, solve equation, calculus, derivative, integral, differential equation also solved by that way. That first Microsoft Math Solver solved that way. The integral is and search engine that evaluate that way, and step-by-step solution also here, and graphical representation of that integral. And that also I have discussed here, and on another definite integral here. GeoGebra. GeoGebra combines geometry, algebra, and calculus in an AI-powered platform to enhance mathematical visualization and exploration. It enables user to contrast geometrical figure, manipulate equation, and investigate mathematical relationship dynamically, with the ability to generate graph, animation, and interactive simulation. GeoGebra facilitates a deeper understanding of mathematical concept and encourages students to engage in meaningful mathematical exploration. At that picture, we see that a equation y equal to 4ax, a value is varies from -5 to 5. If we see from GeoGebra, simulation can be easily shown by the way. First, y equal to 4ax or x square plus y square equal to a square, a circle and a parabola. If we discussed in parabola or circle, teacher shows the simulation can be easily shown by this way. Next, symbol of this is online math solver app provides student with a wide range of tool of tackling difficult math problem, from graphing to geometry to word problem and beyond. It can help kids with trouble understanding math become more confident in their ability and grasp more complex subject. Symbolab is an excellent AI tool for any learner who wishes to know well in mathematics because of its extensive features and calculators. It is very useful for school and college student also. The interface of that software that way, and the toolbox is here. The mathematical toolbox, any type of problem is written here, right this way, and next page is solved that way. And step by step all solution is here. Next, Desmos tool. Desmos is an AI-based graphing calculator that focused on visualizing mathematical concept effectively. It is offer user-friendly interface, making it accessible to students and educators alike. Desmos allows user to plot function, manipulate graph, and explore mathematical relationship interactively. Additionally, it enables user to create shareable graph and even embed them into documents or website, making it an excellent tool for educational purpose. The interface of that software is that way. Here we see a parabola and a ellipse here. If we see in the live, then now we x square by a square plus y square b square, a ellipse simulated in can be easily shown by this way. The value of a is changing, ellipse and the change this way, or A and B both are varies when. Next, Mathway. The AI tool is a homework helper that uses math to provide solutions and explanation. It makes solve math problem from a photo and generate flow of question and practice problem to check understanding. The tool can adjust its explanation to fit the user's learning style and create similar problem to aid comprehension. The tool is available for early access and offer a way to learn both better, smarter, and faster. Mathway interface is this way: basic mathematics, pre-algebra, algebra, trigonometry, calculus, statistics, linear algebra, graphing. Those are solved. School mathematics are solved this way. And next, if we integral 0 to pi by 2 cos square x dx solved by that way and step-by-step solution, which use cutting edge AI technology also. If we take a photo for mathematics, the photo captured the cutting edge AI technology used that and solved that problem. Next, Maple calculator. It is a math solver. Maple is developed commercially by the Canadian software company Maple Software. Maple is math software that combines most powerful math engine with an interface that makes it extremely easy to analyze problem. Maple easy to use. Maple learn to design so student can focus on learning, not on using the tool. Maple calculator can solve any problem, whether an algebraic or a calculus one or a trigonometry. Maple learn an online version of powerful mathematics software. Maple is focused on the needs of educators and students in high school, college, university student also. The software is mainly mobile friendly. Here, that software is old, which is cutting edge AI technology, that is photo and insert a problem, the solve in mobile apps say that way. Next, discuss Photomath. Photomath is a game-changing mobile software that provides an all-encompassing remedy of pupils having difficulty with mathematics. The program, which use cutting-edge AI technology application Photomath, is Android, iOS, Windows phone apps that answer problem mathematics by taking picture or insert problem. Using the camera on their smartphone, users of Photomath may scan printed or handwritten math problem and receive detailed instantaneous solution. By application Photomath, users not only receive answer to their problem, need even to help discussion and step for solving the problem the set by complete and accurate. The elementary math, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, statistics, calculus problem from school are solved this way. Next, conclusion: AI has undoubtedly transformed the landscape of mathematics by providing powerful tools that simplify calculation, improve problem-solving capabilities, and enhance learning experience, all from alpha comprehensive computation to GeoGebra dynamic visualization. Maple calculator is perfect for helping students learn and practice math in a challenging and enjoyable way. This AI tool empower mathematics educators and students to explore, understand, and excel in world of mathematics like never before. As AI continues to evolve, we can anticipate even more innovative tools that will revolutionize the way we approach mathematical challenge in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Arup. Can we see your photo? That is, you are not visible. So expose your camera so that we can see you. You have already explored this CBSE initiative and discussed the different pros and cons of the app. But our question is, there are so many apps, whether they are free of cost or they are paid version. If it is paid
Some-
version, that will
Some
be
apps,
discussed. Yes.
some app is free of cost. Mobile apps is here.
Hmm.
Some is paid. Minimal charge. Oh, 6 months for 990 rupees only, Indian rupees.
So collect this type of information for further action. Thank you. Dr. Kulkarni has raised his hand.
Yeah,
He want
I
to-
raised the hand because it's already 5:07 and there are many speakers. Are we
yeah,
keeping the
sorry.
cap on the speakers? I
Yes.
mean, we you said 5 or 6 minutes, so
Yes.
others may
So
not get a chance.
yes.
I would like to hear Professor Santanam, Professor
Yes.
Mayank, and Professor Dipankar, and others.
Right. So I request the next speaker to keep time limit fixed so that we can
5 minutes,
finish
5
it
minutes
in
only, each, 3-4 minutes.
minutes.
And
3
many
minutes.
things are getting repeated, so if we can avoid the
So,
repetition,
yes.
like photomath and others.
So can I request the next speaker for presentation, whether Minara Yasmin, she has joined, whether you will present or you will take part in the feedback session. Minara, I think
No, sir, I am able to speak now.
you will join in the feedback session and you have to say something, your comments, or you will present now. Minara, will you
No, sir,
participate?
I would be able to present here
Yes.
now.
Acha. All right, but you will remain with us and say something, your comments in the feedback session. Thank you, Minara. Now I request the Abdul Sofi. Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Sofi,
Sir.
yes. So present your session. Don't take the repetition. Only
Short
highlight
time.
the new points and try
Okay,
to
okay.
complete with 5 minutes. Dr. Professor Abdul Sofi, you will now present.
Yes, sir.
Please show your face. Please show your face.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, sir.
Thank you, Abdul.
Thank you. I just take only 2 or 3 minutes. Already there are a lot of discussion. Today I only show a application of mathematic app which we can use as a teacher for remedial teaching purpose, or we can motivate our parents or teachers to use this application for students of class 1 to 10, those who are weak in arithmetic skills. So I am first time sharing my screen so I can show the application. Is the screen visible, sir?
No, not yet.
No, okay. Share screen. Now?
Now, yes, your
my screen.
Start your presentation.
Yes, I only.
It's okay.
I just want to show the application of this app. Is the application is okay?
Yes.
I'm only
yes, it is visible. Actually, you are using
visible.
mobile. That's why it is.
Yes, I'm using.
Using mobile.
In this application, this is not available in Play Store. We have to visit 99 App Store where we can get this. So this app is for student of class 1 to 10 or students who are preparing for competitive exams. Those who are poor in arithmetic skills, they can use this application. So at first we can see tables, that is basics. So if we open tables, we can see that there are a lot of multiplication tables. If we click any one of the table, we can see, we can memorize a lot of arithmetic operations, datas, and after memorizing, we can practice with our own. So if we click try now, there are lots of mathematical problems come one by one, and we can solve them quite easily. So if we know that in class 5, 6, 7, 8, there are a lot of important arithmetic operations used like squares, cubes, square root, cube root, indices. So in this application, if we click on squares, so there are a lot of squares which we have to remember, for solving different kinds of competitive exam problems very fast or quickly. Just like 11 square, 12 square. And after memorizing, we can try that we can remember it or not. So there are lots of exercise come one after another, and we can practice one by one. So here, special features of this app is we can check our memory by applying go in 60 seconds or super 30 or do it fast or go on. If we go in 60 second click, then in 60 seconds how many problems we can solve the app calculate. And if we are unable to solve any problem, we can skip the problem also. So in this way, this app is for beginners. This app is for students who are preparing for competitive exam or those who are quick in mathematics. Here, a different features is Vedic mathematics. We know that there are lots of Vedic maths. So this app teaches us different Vedic math multiplication or divisions rules, and we can see lots of video also to learn this kinds of skill. So I think this app can be useful as this application is freely accessible in a website called 99app.com. We can use it. We can motivate our teachers or parents to install and prepare some remedial work or prepare some interesting game for our student, just like those who are learning class 5, 6 or 7, 8 students. So this can be useful for secondary students, basically. So there are a lot of other applications also, but for today's discussion, this is enough. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sophie. You have opened new information that we must know, and we will also put into the next session, that is when we will apply to the practical school situation, that will be included. Thank you. Now I request Mrs. Ankita Sengupta, assistant teachers of a school. She is requested to present his topic, AI and government sponsored school expectation, problems, and the problem and probable solutions. Ankita, I think you are with us.
Yes, sir.
So start your presentation.
I am turning on. Turning on my camera.
Okay. Yes. And
I am
try
visible.
to complete.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You are visible.
Good afternoon. No, it's good evening. Good evening, everyone. I am a mathematics teacher working at Joshibrampur Girls High School. It's a government-sponsored school in West Bengal, Mohestola. So, what I am going to present or what I'm going to speak is nothing but my experience as a math teacher, and I have working for 14 years, more than 14 years. So I'm just starting my presentation. I want to share my screen. Is it visible?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Now?
No.
No.
Okay, one thing.
You have to click on share screen.
I have clicked on it. Share it, but somehow. Oh.
It will come. It will come. No.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, if you have difficulty, she can come later.
No,
Later on, she can come.
Yes, it is now open.
Chel sir, ha,
o-
good.
open.
Yeah,
Yes,
good.
open.
Good.
Start.
Now it is
All
fine.
of you can see that.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Okay, and
it is
what's
visible.
about that? Are you watching this?
Yes, I am watching this. We are,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, now my topic is artificial intelligence and government sponsored school. Uh, Mainly, I want to focus on the expectations, problems, and problem solutions. The government sponsors teachers are trained to do lesson plans, regular assessments, to keep track of student performance by summative or formative evaluation, and also we are expecting to have remedial and personalized learning for each student to do it. But there is problem. There are many problems. I just want to share some of them with you during my math class. And the number one thing, math is already very terrifying subject for everyone. And I find that it is because of that students are not able to connect theories and the problems with their everyday life experiences, and even we teachers are not provided with the latest updates of teaching methodology in mathematics. Now, we don't know what is going on in the world about math, and even we don't have any organized way or something that we teacher came in a group and exchange our experience, knowledge, methodology, that I am working like this, I am working to solve this. So it's, I think it's a very much lack of thing we have. And in my school I have to face the main problem is there are huge number of students. I mean 70 to 80 student in each section. So actually I have followed some I follow some teaching methodology which uh, are as follows. I always use some game stories or practical activities or low cost no cost material to raise interest among students. And it is actually very fruitful. And I always emphasize the history of mathematics is the mathematics I have to teach people the basic level, the secondary level, has their root in past. uh, Actually I get ideas of practical examples, and just want to mix them with the problems they give just to raise the interest. Next, what I always trying to do that we solve a problem with the question answer session, and so that the every student, almost every student can have their participation. Oh ma'am, I can do it. I will do it. Please call us on board. This type of engagement I always like to make in the classroom. And of course to make them search unknown from known. And of course I have to make a lesson plan, of course, as my did. It is not an ideal one, but it helps me a lot. And I also like to share that I receive a lot of supports from my student. Even the last year when there is no graph board, they made blackboard into Graphboard and started their lesson. Whenever I tell them any story, as example, the story of Florence Nightingale and pie chart. So I just tell them about at class 7, and when I'm going to again tell them that in class 8, they said to me, "Oh, ma'am, we know that you have told us before." And class 7, and they totally just depict the stories, and we started the chapter of pie chart. And of course it is an encouragement for me that I have students who are learning higher mathematics at present. So these all encouragement from my students. I would like to, I of course like to mention that. But what I am doing, I have stuck with many problems and always find that there is something want of that can't organize my idea in a proper way that they make class or interesting or funny for the students. No, I am not able to keep track of every student in this class because of the huge number of students, and I would like to have regular assessment but not class test. I mean, assess to various way but not the written class test. And of course the remedial program I have want to do in which scale, I am still not able to reach my goal. And here is come the artificial intelligence, according to me, a friend and a support. How? First I want to say that I have already used GeoGebra in the past during the time of corona, and also attend a international seminar on AI on education, and lastly the one that organized by IAPT, and where I totally came to know, oh, I have support, so I can do my work. Yes, I can do proper lesson plan. I can keep track by students. I can use Power BI. Yes, I can regular assist and personalize, can make personalized learning, since I can keep track of them and their performance. And of course, I have to know more and more so that I can do this. And I just working on a remedial plan. I want to explain this. I think it just take one more minute. It is about my students Ankita Nayak, who is from class 5 and unable to multiply and division. Actually, he is unable to. She doesn't know the multiplication table after 2. Whenever you say him to multiply 15 with 5, she does the addition, and division means is fraction, subtraction for her. So I just asked Gemini AI that I have this type of student, what can I do to improve it? So it suggested me a lot of things, and I came to know about skip counting. Then the rest of work is mine. I have to plan the remedial program. But the idea it gave me, actually now it is working. The student is able, and it gives me the homework day by day. Not the homework, actually is classwork. Day by day, and always come, ma'am, I have done all this. So I have to say the next result on Monday, that what is going to give, she is going to give me. But yeah, AI had helped me on that. But AI is useful, very, very useful. But there is a very problem. The big problem is that my students do not have the privilege of using my smartphone, desktop, or laptop. Even their family can barely one smartphone, and she can't get is unlimited uses. So I have to use AI, but I have to make sure that I can't force my student just use this app, just use this. I can't do this because it will not going to work. And also, our classroom does not proper system. I mean, we don't have projector, don't have computers, don't have blah 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 blah, so that I can use AI on my class. And this is the problem. So in fact, there is also a problem. I came to know about a application from Dr. Kulkarni, that is Teacher Board. And when I saw, it was a great app for teachers, can make lesson plans, do activities, can give you many suggestions, but unfortunately it can't be accessible from India at present, though it is very cheap, only 546 rupees per month. But so there is proper availability of AI tools which a teacher can use to make his or her lesson plans, remedial program, and regular assessment, etc. So the first thing we have to do, the teachers must have to learn the use of AI. Of course, in my cases, keeping in mind that we don't have proper system in classroom and our student does not possess smartphone, and of course we must be provided with proper source to become AI aware and to know the process to use it with lack of digital equipments of students. I always emphasize this part that we don't have digital equipments, but instead AI can help us, just as the case of Ankita Nayak. I am working with AI. I am taking his help to help me make a remedial program to help a student know the basic knowledge of mathematics in at her class 5. So I think I have just finished, and thank you all for hearing me. That's all. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I think we're audible. Thank you, Ankita. You have expressed the real classroom situation, the problems that you are facing. We are searching this type of the experience. It will help us to do our proper project, and you are still have the knowledge of the AI and applying in your classroom situation in state of the different difficulties. So thank you. We shall share your experience in future cases also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now I request Dr. Surapati Pramanik, sir, say something about our project. Dr. Surapati Pramanik. I think Dr. Surapati Pramanik is with us. Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, am I visible?
Yes, visible.
You are, but your screen is not, huh?
Oh, not screen. Interest.
Yes, now it is visible.
Screen is. Sir, slide is showing.
Slide is visible. Yes.
Okay. Slide. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Surapati Pramanik from Nandalal BT College. Now I am presenting AI in education, addressing ethical challenges in school settings. Alan Turing, a great mathematician and philosopher, was the pioneer to conduct substantial research in the field that he called machine intelligence. Artificial intelligence was grounded as
Sir, your face is against bright light. Put off the bright light, sir. Professor Surapati Pramanik, put off the bright light behind you.
You can't not moving.
All right. Please complete.
Now slide is showing.
Yes, slide is showing. You are also
and moving also.
Yes, moving.
Okay.
Now it is background you have shown.
Artificial intelligence was grounded as an academic discipline in 1956. Deep learning transformer architecture led to the significant advancement in AI. In 1956, a workshop was held at Dartmouth College by the name of Dartmouth Summer Research Project on Artificial Intelligence. This event, organized by John McCarthy along with Marvin Minsky, Rochester, and Claude Shannon, is widely regarded as the origin of artificial intelligence. And these workshops coined the name artificial intelligence as the field. Gardner singles out 4 of the workshop attendees, namely Herbert Simon, Alan Newell, Minsky, and McCarthy, as the Dartmouth tetrad for their subsequent work in defining the field of artificial intelligence. In the current age of artificial intelligence, big data, and machine learning, the automation of teaching seems to have found a more plausible future. However, today's automatic teacher is looking less like an autonomous robot roaming the front of a classroom of our imagination, and more like complex AI-powered educational technologies and environmental infrastructures that teachers and learners will increasingly access, plug in to, and become immersed in as they teach and learn. Most teachers and learners today are perhaps better described as artificial intelligence enhanced cyborgs. They just don't recognize themselves as such. Even though AI is increasingly being integrated into teachers' practices, students' learning, and school administrative processes, for the most part, these smart technologies remain hidden in plain sight. In 2009, Selwan noted that the importance of looking beyond the arrival of teacher robots and pedagogical agents in classrooms and giving more attention to technologies behind the scenes that are increasingly being made smarter using or via artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence already discussed by several scientists before me. So I skip it. Recompense analytical study is done in here. What ethical obligations are teachers facing because of AI technology adopted in schools? This is the main questions. The 4 major categories emerged where artificial intelligence directly or indirectly affected teachers' work. Number 1, teachers teaching with AI. AI-based technologies that teachers are using to augment, extend, or otherwise affect their work with their students. Learning with AI. Learners learning with AI. This refers to AI-based technologies that students are using to augment, extend, or otherwise alter how they learn. Curricular level impacts of AI. Additions or changes to the curriculum because of new literacies demanded by AI and data science, and thereby teacher professional development needs. System level implication of AI. AI-based technologies that are being used at the school, district, government level, where decisions directly or indirectly affect teachers' work. Now, teachers teaching with AI, there are 5 tasks they have to do: preparation, administrative tasks, teaching and facilitating, tutoring one-to-one, monitoring, diagnosis, management and remediation, assessment, and grading. Then, in preparation, teachers use technologies in this form: AI-powered presentations, software, generating lesson plans, then administrative tasks, technologies, which they will have to use. I have to use facial recognition for attendance, roll calling, school entrance check, that is smart attendance, automated exam photo protecting or invigilation, teaching and facilitating, that is tutoring one-to-one, tutor software, also called intelligent tutoring systems, virtual learning assessment, and monitoring, diagnosis, management, and remediation, learner behavior and emotion monitoring, and brainwave trackers, that is TIE. 2019, in this paper we can find it. Student online activity monitoring, Go Guardian, automated data analytics and cognitive insight, IBM worked on AI-based collaborative educational project, AI-based diagnostics tools to detect special needs such as dyslexia, dyscalculia, spelling difficulties, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Then assessment and grading, automated essay scoring, that is a Gatorade, AI-based grade prediction used by IBM program during COVID-19. Then learner learnings with AI, assistive or inclusive technologies, accessibility assistive technologies, autocorrect, autofill, text prediction, grammar correction, speech to text, and text to speech. That is a Grammarly, Otter, Natural Reader, Read and Write, etc. technologies can be used. Personalized learning and tutoring, virtual teaching assistants, chatbots, Philstein and Hill. Students are provided with one-to-one tutoring based on analysis of text, that is MindSpark, Teach to 1 ML, MathYou, Squirrel AI in China. Personalized learning, automated data analytics, and cognitive insight to identify individual students' interests, strengths, and weakness, learning space modulation. IBM works on AI-based collaborative educational project. Subject area of learning, mathematics, that is Wolfram Alpha Mathematica. For other subjects, that is art, language, etc. For music, AI Duet. For physical education, Strava, science, Wolfram Alpha, etc. Language, for language learning, Duolingo. The learners learning with AI, accessing learning resources and support. Search engines like Google, Microsoft Bing, Yahoo, Baidu, Yandex, etc. Social, emotional, and moral development. Technologies can be used as social robots to help children with autism, spectrum disorder, Alcon et al., Packard et al. In their studies, it can be found. Then curricular level impacts of AI, digital citizenship. Additions to K-12 digital citizenships, that is for class 12 to education, up to class 12 education. Understanding deepfakes such as face swap that use generative adversarial networks, algorithm bias, critically assessing the social effects of computing on various groups, including women, visible minorities, people with disabilities, and indigenous peoples. Computational data literacy, curricular level impacts of AI. Additions of K-12 computer science and computational thinking curricula framework, example outcomes, assess how human biases are embedded within technical systems and artificial intelligence, explain how machines learn, discuss specific ethical challenges with machine learning and artificial intelligence. System levels impacts of AI, school district level administration, predictive analytics, social solutions, case management software, were predictive and diagnostic models to support decisions and generate feedback at the establishment, that is school, university, etc., or education system level, that is district, region, country level, monitoring and assessing student risks. Teacher evaluation, teacher assessment tools, that is impact used by a school district to fire all teachers whose scores put them in the bottom 2% and inadvertently fired at least one teacher who should not have been fired. See weapons of math destruction in the study of O'Neill 2016. Ethical implication of a teacher graded aid. Ethically, it seems inappropriate for the teacher to abide or stand by grade that they themselves cannot explain or justify to the learner. Nonetheless, perhaps over time and use, the teacher will come to see that the artificial intelligence score provides relatively accurate results across their learners. Even no explanation is available. Explanation is not available, but accurate result may be obtained from AI. As a professional, can a teacher ethically rely on AI generated grade? Binding themselves to get a rate, the teacher receives less than the desired results. Then what to do? Perhaps in the
Surapaj Babu, please make short so that
Okay,
we can
okay.
provide.
Let us cut it short. Otherwise, we are already 140 minutes, and some senior presenters are leaving the class.
Yes. So make it short.
Okay.
No, things are getting repeated.
Just one line
The repeated
I would
portion
like
can
to
be
say.
avoided.
Repetition
Repetition can be avoided.
Just I want 1 minute. I will take. I want 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Golar, Poems of Humanity by the Artificial Intelligence, acknowledging GPT-3 technology as a co-author. Can the result of writing with an application of GPT-3 technology like Shodorite be regarded as a product of two separate entities? As well, there exists a genuine possibility of over-involving Shodorite to such an extent that learners' participation is hardly more than clicking digital buttons. In either instance, whether the teacher is aware that Shodorite is involved or not, OpenAI has reported racial, gender, or religious bias in AI modules like GPT-3, etc. At least two possible issues for teachers arise. Could Shodorite inadvertently teach a student bias? And how would a teacher know if the student was revealing their own unfair bias? Yeah, writing tools can have unethical issues. This include reproducing biases and false information, using AI to cheat in academic context, violating the privacy of others by inputting personal information. However, when used correctly, AI writing tools can be helpful resources for improving your academic writing and research skills. AI and paper reviewing. The journals are not allowing reviewers to review manuscript with AI on ethical grounds. We are ready to use AI everywhere, given the recent explosion of its popularity in every aspect of our lives. However, the review process requiring extreme accuracy and confidence that cannot be provided by the AI. I believe we can use various forms of AI to make writing, reviewing, and publishing easier, more accurate, and faster. But we are not there yet. Teachers can use artificial intelligence tools like GPT to generate rich math tasks and different instruction. In Indian context, more investigations are required to integrate ethical issues in using AI in school education, in particular in mathematics education. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll now cut it short. I would like to hear Professor Santanam if he's still there. Professor Santanam and Professor Venkatesh for 2 minutes each. Professor Venkatesh, Professor Santanam.
Yes,
they're very senior teachers. They have been working for decades together.
We request you to introduce and allow them to say something. And I request the other presenter to stay with us, Professor Narayan Ghosh and Lopamudra Giri. So I request Professor Kulkarni to introduce and request them to say something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like Professor Santanam to come here. Professor Santanam has been teaching mathematics for many years, and he is an expert in pedagogy as well as applications. He travels all around the globe, to Africa, to America, to Australia, etc. And he has a wonderful organization here called, I think, International Association of Mathematics Teachers. I request Professor Chail to request Professor Santanam to come on stage.
Yes, please.
I really request Santanam to say something, sir, and enlighten us. And one request is also that we shall going to publish a journal on this very topic. So we all request you to send your article, modified article, so that it can be published, and request you to send it by May, 3rd week of May. Now I request to opinion.
So I am visible and audible, correct?
Yes.
You are visible and audible both.
Audible.
Thank you. See, the artificial intelligence sometime back was considered to be a component of science fiction. Today, it has become very useful tool in reality. And I heard that there are around 152 tools for various subjects in artificial intelligence. And even students, my students are telling there is something called ITS, AIED, AIPET, ChatGPT, and others. And the main thing is this one. I feel that it is a tip of an iceberg, such a big ocean it is. There are two dimensions in this one. Number one is AI making algorithms and AI for using it. See, we are all users. We are not making anything in AI, but we are only users. But if you use a tool, you should know well about the tool. So what type of a tool it is, that we should know. Then only we can. Dr. Arup told about GeoGebra, and he illustrated GeoGebra. My recent workshop in South Africa, 10 days before, was on this one only. And South African in Free State Technology University, the teachers have come, school teachers have come. Many of them, around 90% of them, they do not know how to use GeoGebra. Then when I taught them in a 1.5 hours a session, they were able to do that one. But at the same time, I told them only one thing. If you want to use a tool, you should know well about the tool. Number one is, without knowing the principles of geometry, you cannot use GeoGebra. That is number one. And number two is very big wigs, namely Elon Musk and Dan Hendricks are involved in this job. And the same Elon Musk and Dan Hendricks, what they told about the artificial intelligence several months before, Elon Musk says that the most threatening concept for humanity is AI. This is spreading fast. This is equivalent to inviting a devil. And Dan Hendricks says, how dangerous are global pandemic and nuclear war? So dangerous is AI. But both of them now combined, and they are going to develop AI, which means that we are very sure that they know how dangerous this tool is. So that part can be fully taken by them to care, and then they will present it in a nice way. Okay, let us come down to this one. I want to know that in olden days, the teacher knows that what books are available in the school library and how best a student can use it. It is now a challenge for a teacher to know how much knowledge is available in Google. We see advertisements telling that, dear students, do not worry about your homework. Sit in front of ChatGPT and solve your problem instantly. It is a challenge for a teacher. I have to coin a problem in such a manner that if I really want to evaluate a student, I should give a problem where it is not available in all these things, which is not so simple for a teacher. Therefore, the teacher has to work a lot. And regarding one more thing, for example, you are having, I will give a problem to them, a simple problem, because all of us are math teachers and physics experts. X plus y plus xy is equal to 54. Find integers or natural numbers solving this. Then what happens? He goes, Google search, immediately Google gives a solution. That's all. But where is the learning process happening? For example, if I teach, then there is a learning process happening. Namely, what do you want? Say, how do you approach the problem? Then they will break their head, and then one fellow will say like this, another fellow will say another thing. Like that it goes, there is a learning experience. Here, it is not a learning experience happening in this one. Namely, immediately a solution comes to your hand, you have to understand it. Of course, understanding the solution itself is a learning, that is something different. But the problem is, you won't think. The solution is at hand. That is another problem. And moreover, a big plus point of AI is generative AI based tools can transform learning into an exciting adventure. No doubt about that one. Three-dimensional problems. Three-dimensional problems where a teacher cannot draw and do, but within 1 second, it draws everything. Conic sections, section of a cone, cut a cone. How will you define all these things? In olden days, when my teacher was teaching in college, they have taken a cone and then sliced it here and there, and then show, see, circle is coming, parabola is coming, ellipse is coming. Now I need not do anything. I will just project it and then just say it will slice everything, and then only 3 types of curves or 4 types of curves will come. So that is a big advantage, no doubt about that one. And one more thing is, Dr. Kulkarni sent a clipping on CBSE considers policy on using AI to prepare students for future jobs. Namely, now you have to equip ourselves, no other go for us. What is AI? And this is a very good platform. Namely, this is a starting platform so that it will be continued, so that even so many teachers will be benefited by all these things. And one more thing I would like to say, Dr. Arup mentioned about GeoGebra. There are some limitations of GeoGebra also. With due respect to Dr. Beautifully, he has illustrated the parabola, how it changes with the latest rectum changing. All these things are very good. In the GeoGebra workshop, which I conducted in South Africa, I told them, draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. So immediately they drew using GeoGebra. And draw another circle of radius 3 centimeters. They drew it. I told, oh no, I cannot, I don't want the circles to be separate. The 2 circles to be touching each other externally. How to do? Oh, they were searching all these things. There is a move button is there. Therefore, they put that one, moved slowly that one, and then 2 circles are touching. Sir, we have achieved that one. Then I told there is a zoom button there. So at this, just to zoom it and then check whether they are touching. And they found they are not touching, they are cutting. Therefore, I told that this is not the way to do it. So what you have to do is, see, 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters means 8 centimeter line you have to draw. And one center, you draw a circle of 5. Another center, draw another circle of radius 3. They will certainly touch, which means that they must know that the distance between the centers is equal to sum of the radii when they externally touch. So unless you know geometry properly, you cannot use the tool. Similarly, any tool, if you want to use it, then you should know the underlying concepts clearly. My thing is this one, namely, one more thing, a small correction about Dr. C.K. Ghosh told about the diameter of a circle. And he mentioned that diameter is there for only circle. It is not available for parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. No, diameters are available. The diameters are there for ellipse, there for parabola and hyperbola. One more thing also, as Mr. Kulkarni, being a physics teacher, he knows that there are 2 diameters, particular diameters of ellipse called conjugate diameters. And it has got immense application in physics, in moment of inertia and heat, etc. See, why I'm telling you all these things is, namely, I am now having a tool which contains so many complicated things, how to use it. So teachers and including some of us, the main problem is this one, namely, see what amount of mathematics is available in Sanskrit literature. For example, if you take, there should be a person who knows Sanskrit as well as mathematics, then only you can decode it. And we know how to teach pedagogy, mathematics, but not very good in AI. Therefore, the artificial intelligence separate courses should be conducted to the teachers so that even some of us also will sit and then see, and then we can afterwards effectively do that one. This is my thing. I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Santanu. Great. Great. Now, let us have Professor Venkatesh. Professor Venkatesh may kindly be invited.
Yeah. Dr. Swaminathan, please introduce with a few seconds.
Professor Venkatesh he is a retired teacher, a retired professor of mathematics. He taught in Karnataka University for three and a half decades. Currently, he is running his own institution of teaching mathematics at the higher level. His mathematics is mostly abstract mathematics, and he would like to bring in abstract mathematics into the country. He feels that enough work is not being done in this country, and he is a passionate, advocate for teaching and building good mathematics. I thought it is appropriate to bring him into the circle because he will have his own perspective of what AI will do or will not do. So over to Professor Venkatesh Tamrapani. Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Kulkarni, and thanks for the invitation. Indeed, I have gone through the various talks expressed by the experts for more than an hour or so. Well, I do not take much time at this time of this meet. I have two things to add to what Professor Santanam was trying to tell about. One thing is that, as rightly said by Einstein himself, that imagination is more powerful than knowledge. So mathematics, in a way, would expect the learner, both the teacher and the student, to have that kind of mindset to understand the impact of one knowledge or technology on mathematics more so, because this is one knowledge which is being widely used by rest of the disciplines. Perhaps no other knowledge finds that much utilitarian purposes as mathematics does, right from mundane to the most advanced complex problems involving scientific computing. Well, I take two examples here to drive home my point. The first thing is that mathematics basically looks at three broad areas, okay, and then it was axiomatically developed right from Euclid time. It is not new that abstraction was a recent development of George Cantor, if you say the language as a set theory as a language for mathematics. It has been there in some form or the other. And then, with the passage of time, we could see a lot of things happening in mathematics. Newton inventing calculus, and then Fermat and rest of the people. And when you look into 21st century right now, in the 100 years, things have changed a lot. Well, okay, with that background, if I look at arithmetic, I would look at arithmetic, geometry, algebra. These are the three main areas. And then the two problems that I consider here for the contemporary times is that I look at the huge network that we have, World Wide Web. Okay, this is a huge discrete structure. If I imagine 2 billion nodes are the users of this whole internet, where a lot of information exchange is happening across the globe, okay, you cannot handle this volume of communication of information without an effective knowledge of mathematics for most of these communication engineering problems. So if I regard this whole network, even simply as a non intersecting network kind of a thing, all right, not even gibberish. Okay, assume that if for n very large n, how many subsets, subnetworks it can give us? It is 2 raised to n. So if a set of size n has got 2 raised to n subsets, that is, there is an exponential rise in the numbers. Okay, and now if I'm seeing that artificial intelligence is impacting mathematics, information technology is what I would look at that problem. And then what is the knowledge? So I require algebra. Whether is there any nice way of downsizing this complexity of huge numbers into a nicely structured thing? That is the first thing that we need to understand. Yes, definitely we can do that. If we go by some of these structures, algebraic structures like groups, rings, fields, vector spaces, they will downsize this number. For example, a set can have 2 raised to n subsets. But if I structure this set with a algebraic structure like a group, then all these 2 raised to n subsets will not form subgroups of that whole structure. And therefore, which are those subsets of this set which will become a group? And now, why that we should be interested in an algebraic structure like group? Physicists know that. They're the ones who gave and these concepts much more effectively to apply. And then mathematicians, the advantage over physicists for mathematicians is that see, numbers really doesn't matter for them. They would handle infinity with ease like any other finite number that they would do. For engineering and physics people, and this is really a problem. Well, okay. And then how do you construct a system, an information system? Because after all, information technology is all about the gadgets being developed by the industry based on the industrial needs, because huge amounts of data is being received or collected by some means or the other, and all this is processed at an immaculate speed, because time is a real issue. Managing time and then processing the data, and then the processed data which becomes an information. Whether that information is useful or not is another thing. Okay, but how will all these things happen in an information driven world like ours? It could be a problem coming from ecology, from biology, medicine. Okay, to understand the how do you understand the protein folding? For example, in math biology, they talk now math biology, not just biology. The taxonomy is replaced by molecular biology now. Not only the physicists were the first to take advantage.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes. Now we shall request the other presenters, sir.
Yeah, Professor Sudhakar available? I think he must have left probably.
No.
Sudhakar?
I am requesting Professor Sudhakar and other
Professor Sudhakar Agarkar, please. Yes.
And also other two presenter. I shall contacting Sudhakar. She has told me that she will also speak something on this. So now I request.
Comments are enough because it's too
yes,
late now.
Yes.
Now 2.5 hours is too long.
Yes. Now I request Professor Naran Ghosh to enlighten us with some of his remarks. Professor Naran Ghosh is with us. Professor Naran Ghosh.
No, I think he has left.
No. So
let us take
now,
Professor Sudhakar.
Yes, I should. Now I request Professor Lopamudra Giri. She is with us. She has. So I request Professor Lopamudra Giri to enlighten us with your. Yes.
I think I will wait, no problem. Can I just tell after Agarkar uncle, maybe? I would like to. hear
Acha,
him
acha.
and then I will do, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm
You
here.
know,
Yeah.
Agarkar from your students.
Yeah,
See,
yeah. I
yes,
know him
yes.
just from my childhood, so I will just look like to hear from him and then I can present, no problem. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
I,
yes.
I,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
also enthusiastic.
I think let us take Professor Sudhakar now. He must be
Sudhakar.
Yeah,
waiting for a
sure.
long time.
Please
Yes,
go ahead.
yes. So I request Professor Sudhakar Agarkar, our old friend. We have a long association with Professor Sudhakar, and he is intimately connected with our association also. So, Dr. Sudhakar Agarkar, sir, are you with us? Dr. Sudhakar Agarkar?
Yes, yes. Yes,
Yes,
you are being seen and heard both. Seen and heard
yes,
both.
yes. So, Dr. Sudhakar Agarkar is requested to present his views.
Yes.
Yes? By the
I don't know. I don't know. I'll check.
no.
Let us do without it. Without it. I didn't get your PPT. I didn't get.
Acha. I think he has lost his connectivity. He's now still in the remote village.
Yes.
So, may I request Lopamudra Giri to present your views, and after that, if possible, I shall also request Professor Agarkar. Now, I request Lopamudra Giri to enlighten us.
I think he is audible, Baku. I think
Eh?
Professor Sudhakar is audible. Yeah, I think he is audible.
Audible.
You can go ahead. I
Yeah,
think you
he
have
is
some
audible.
connection problem. Yeah.
She told me that he will remain in a remote village, but still he's very eager to say something.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yes,
Yeah. After that, I will do. Yeah.
now I am requesting if he's with us or not. Dr. Sudhakar
Yes.
Agarkar.
You are being heard.
Yes. So, sir, please
Yes.
present your views. Professor S.C. Agarkar, our senior member. Am I audible to Dr. Sudhakar, sir?
Yes.
Whether Dr. Sudhakar is with us?
I think you are not able to hear us. Can you just reconnect again, maybe? I think that will help. I think you are not able to hear us. Dr. Chill, you are not able to hear us. So can you reconnect?
Oh, acha.
I think there
So
is.
now I request Dr. S.C. Agarkar to say something and enlighten us. Whether Dr. Sudhakar is present?
No, but he is
No.
present, but we are not audible. I think I am also not
Oh,
audible.
acha. I
Is it
think
same
he
for
has
all?
lost. I think he has lost his connectivity.
No, but his
Um,
video is working fine. I think his audio connectivity is not working properly.
oh, so can I proceed? And when Dr. Agarkar will join, then he will be requested to present his speech. So I think, Dr. Sudhakar, am I audible?
No, I think he has difficulty. Let us put him off.
So I request.
Venkatesh has raised his hand. Just listen to him for a minute. Venkatesh, can you be brief, Venkatesh?
Yes, Venkatesh can.
Venkatesh has raised his hand. Let us listen to him. He may be in a hurry to
Yes.
go.
I
Yeah.
request Venkatesh to say something. Dr. Venkatesh, please.
Venkatesh. Venkatesh, please come online and unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Professor Venkatesh.
Dr. Venkatesh, you are.
I think he has gone.
No. He's present, but
He's there.
he is muted.
Venkatesh, you are muted. Unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself.
We are not able to hear you.
Yes. So, Dr. Venkatesh, will you unmute and say something?
You have to unmute.
Maybe then
No.
can I quickly present? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I have to
Okay,
drive
if
back
he is not
actually home.
available,
Yes,
then
yes,
let us
yes,
go
yes.
to Professor Lopamudra.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, Lopamudra, you have to wait
Yeah.
for a long time. So, start
Please
now
be
your
brief.
presentation. Yeah, yes, yes. Now, Dr. Lopamudra Giri is presenting.
Please let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, 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 it is visible. Yes,
Okay.
visible. How do we learn? Yes, this is very important.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
AI, ML, teaching, learning, mathematics. Please be brief.
Yeah. So I think I have prepared many things. So I will try to be very brief. Before
Please
that, I'll
cut it
just
down.
introduce myself.
42 slides are too many now.
No. I will not
Yeah.
go through 42 slides. I'll just go through few slides and stop.
But it will be with your article. All the content to be
Okay. I will
incorporated.
put it up. I'll put it up.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I will just briefly
Start.
introduce myself. I am Lopamudra Giri, Dr. Satyendranath Giri's daughter. So I will just start my presentation, putting respect to him, because wherever I am, I think it is because of my father. And it is a big opportunity for me to listen to all of us, because I know all of you, like really, from my father's words. And some of the time maybe you all forgot me, because I was a very little girl back then. So it's an emotional moment for me also. Now, moving on, I will just say that because I teach in IIT Hyderabad, Indian Institute of Technology, and I take some course of AI/ML also, which is relevant to chemical engineering though. But I feel myself that, the AI/ML is no different than mathematics itself. So whatever mathematics I have learned from my father when I was a little kid, I think all those concepts I use in AI/ML. So I think it is now high time that we really think of incorporating this math part into the teaching material in grade 7, 8, 9, 10, or something like that. And I have this unique opportunity that I teach the AI/ML course in Indian Institute of Technology, but at the same time, I teach my son, who is now in grade 10, but he has just crossed his 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will just start with one video, because I think the visual gives some good, mode of learning. So just let me know if it is visible, that video.
Yes, it is visible.
It is visible.